thus it would reset the rhythm, sort of.
Reminds me of a
Oh,
piano.
okay. Mhm.
The purpose. Well, we be passing through. Got an appointment with the Wildfee emissary. Going places, yeah? Why do you ask?
I see. Then perhaps you should pass through quicker. The little bug Fae and the Drake have claimed many a life.
The big drake did look quite scary. Do you know where he disappeared off to?
Deeper underground. There's a lake there. And past the lake, I suppose you would call it a portal. And from that portal, things rise up. More prey.
Sounds very nice.
And where do you be?
I am in front of you.
Cocks his head, looks at the gem, looks to the wall. And this thing here, that be yours? The writing?
It is and it isn't. I did not write it. I did not carve it. But I'm caretaker of it, nonetheless.
Oh. So you protect the writing or you protect the crystal?
Both. You guys
Do you
can
know
hear
what's-
them. I would say to those of you on the close side, you guys can hear them talking at nothing.
Do you know what the writing says? We think we have some ideas, but if you can maybe tell us, so we know for certain,
That is not my place to translate.
Oh, that is a shame.
Rees will confess a strange pull. Him feel drawn to this. Points at Augex.
You going to take the talking crystal? It could be fun.
That is not surprising. You being what you are.
Are you guys gonna grab the rock or not? You kinda have to go.
To the rock, it is very important.
What?
Well then, Olgix, would you like to come with us?
Oh yes, we have a lot of friends. It will be fun.
I cannot leave my post here. Not while Zyveracides resides here as well. Don't worry, I got you.
Thank you.
Zyveracides.
Okay.
I don't even know where to. Oh my
It starts
god,
with a
yeah, I was
Z,
never
sure.
getting that right.
Cyverosidess.
It's a dyslexic's worst nightmare, so thank you for that.
You see this box of Scrabble pieces? Just reach in. That's a dragon name.
Yep. Just add a couple of L's and smash your face off the keyboard, that'll do.
Have a seizure on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Zyveracides.
I'm never gonna remember that, but thank you. Zyveracides.
Yeah, that's a draconic name, Raze. Not sure if you picked that up.
Yeah.
Yep. Without even knowing anything, you tell me that name like, yeah, that's a dragon.
Yeah, that's right. Sounds right to me. The RMR min attacks. That's a that's a proper gift name right there.
On these Severosides, that be the fella with the stinky breath.
The Drake that just tried to decay you. Yes.
He was doing. Well, that wasn't very nice.
They are not fond of anyone.
Look it.
Except the Meanlocks, I suppose.
So, Crash, question.
Yes.
If looking at this and communicating with Holgex here, am I reminded of anything, or because in Fred's brain, I'm thinking about the dream that Race had, but I'm not sure Race would make that connection.
It definitely has the appearance, doesn't it? Well, I would leave that entirely up to you. I think Race could take that step, go down that path of logic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see either one, honestly. I leave it up to you. You could just roll for it, I guess, or something, but I don't know.
All right, I think he will ask then. Reese would like to ask it is.
Us.
A river under the stars, going up into the space of empty. Two impossibly large eyes looking at you. Does this mean anything to Holgex?
Through ice. For a moment, I thought you were discussing the world springs, but the ice. I know not. In fairness, though, I am disconnected from the rest of my knowledge mix.
So, a crossroads then. Sensing hostility or purpose, or both, with this Severosides and yourself. The gem race is very keen. If we try to remove you from this socket, removing Severosides first would be a prerequisite. Yes? No?
You may remove me if you wish. I cannot stop you.
And what would happen if Reese did so?
I would be removed. Still as this crystal.
And the portal down below you mentioned.
That was here long before us.
And you say you cannot leave until the Severosides is gone?
I do not wish to. but I have no
Hmm.
defenses.
Looks over to Ori and he says, Reyes is feeling great purpose. He reaches out, grabs the gem, and tries to remove it.
Oh. Take a step back and brace myself for an explosion.
Make me a strength check. DC is 20.
Oh,
It's
I am
definitely in
not
there.
very strong.
Well,
Here's
straight
hoping.
for athletics. If you have any proficiency of that.
I do have proficiency in athletics.
Hey,
You
if
gotta
only
put your
someone had
tail in there.
if only someone had a crowbar, then you get advantage on it.
Wait, I think I do.
Do I? Wait a minute.
What do you two should? I feel Ori would have crowbar hidden in that
Explorers packs come with it, I believe,
Oh, let me see if I've got an explorer's pack.
or it might be Dungeoneers actually, but one of them has one of them always comes with a crowbar.
Oh,
Crowbar.
explorer's pack. Explorer's pack. There we go. I do have one.
You got a crowbar.
I got
Would you
myself
mind
a
if I borrow
crowbar.
that?
Go for it. Get the crystal out.
Get
Pass it over.
get the gem, save the town of Mr. Krabs.
Alright, so I have to roll very
you guys
high
have
for
killed
this to
Mr.
work.
Krabs already. Like, of all the crabs you guys killed, I'm pretty sure Mr. Krabs is dead.
Yeah.
It's like you say, alright? Just roll good.
Hey, that's a good roll. You rolled a 19.
Yeah, it's a really good
Oh,
roll.
here we are.
That's a really good roll. You, with assistance of the crowbar, just you haven't seen urban usage of crowbars or something like that, but any fucking person, outlanders or not, know how to use leverage to their advantage to pry something off of something else. So you just, it takes a little bit of effort to the point where you even have to just almost like chiseling a marble sculpture. You just have to get the crowbar in place and then just whap the back of it just to dig it in through the stone. It doesn't damage the crystal at all. You're really just breaking the more weaker component there, which is the wall itself. And
Oh. How is it?
the crystal in question does have a flat color. That would be better. It does have a flat cut face, which does have multiple facets to the top of it. But the bottom part of it is basically just a jagged crystal. And after some moment of looking at it, it is changing. Really subtly, I guess is the best way to describe it. Not slowly. Slowly makes it sound it's slow. No, it's not slow. But it's not a dramatic change that occurs on it. It grows and retracts in some spots, in other spots, it's not twists, but the jaggedness sort of veers and stuff like that. So it grows and shrinks, adds and detracts, twists and not twists, but you get what I mean. It's living, almost.
No, then looks at Ori. Shall we go to the other side?
I suppose that would be a good idea. I think they might be getting a bit worried. I think I heard Rose saying that we think she's going crazy.
That is as usual.
Yeah, they do seem a bit worried. Well, I'm offended by the fact that we are going crazy. Clearly we are not.
They're definitely going crazy.
Ori, are you good to jump back?
So I can certainly try. I'll see
And
if
the
I
two
can
of you
maybe...
make me. You can choose to fail this if you want, but int saves.
In serious. Okay.
No, I'm good. I'll fail that. I got my mind elsewhere.
Like, yeah, I'll join you in that one then. I'm trying to work out how I'm going to get the javelin back.
Okay. So yeah, as you say, I don't think we're going crazy. You guys can hear Holgix, which is the crystal, remark, after scanning through your mind, you don't seem any reduced insanity.
Oh. We're not going crazy, Rose.
Says who?
The crystal told us so.
That's a crazy person thing to say. What are you talking about?
All right. So I want you guys to look at Varric over here. He's keeping an eye on the flank. As you say, the crystal told us so.
Whoop. He's like, hold up. Kill Bill sirens activate.
Alright.
Last time we had a crystal shard thing that talked to us, I got put into this state. So just say.
Just suspicion rises.
Well then, if you be good to make your way back, Ray's gonna turn back into Spider.
Okay, I will try to jump across. I'm going to see if I can grab the javelin on the way back as well. Seems a shame to lose it.
You know, if you have a rope, we could tie it to
more-
a thing.
You have a lot less, rather, walls to
Yeah.
run on, so you gotta be a bit careful.
I wonder, this might be a bit more
I
going
will
into
say,
the Matrix territory, but...
Just real quick, let me interject. If I remember correctly, I think Rohan like tied a rope to the javelin line, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, so he could just pull it back, in theory.
Oh, okay, and
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
I remember this because there was
In that
mention
case-
of knots, and then Vrelkirk making a joke about it.
All right.
Okay, in that case, I'll give you my
I'm gonna be
safety
honest
line.
here, to
Mhm.
my own detriment. That was before I got blasted by a dragon's breath.
True.
Yeah, he's right.
Damn it.
So there's a knot on there. A very firm knot.
Okay,
Well,
I'll
I
try
could
that.
try pulling it out
appreciate
as a
the honesty,
spider.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Ruins my safety plan, though. Oh well, it's fine. I take death. Right.
I
I
give
could
you an
try to pull it
inspiration,
out
but
as
you
a
already
spider.
have one.
You have a teleportation amulet. You're fine.
A talisman, thank you very much.
Talisman, there you go.
Do I?
Yeah.
The
Ruhan
what-
specifically.
you gave the Turbossum talisman.
Ruhan
Oh, I have
said,
that. Okay.
Yeah, Ruhan said to Rose, "Hey, you should give it to her. That's a good idea. Hey, Varric, give her your thing." And then there was a
Abigail
discussion
did
of
it,
like
didn't-
trust or something.
I think Abigail gave hers.
Yes. I just delineated it off to Varric first.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. If I die, I'll use. Well, if I not
you
if I die,
fail,
if I
if
start
you're
falling.
falling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a 30-foot.
If the trajectory goes from that
Actually, wait.
to
Wait.
that,
As you guys are contemplating what to do, you guys can see Catalina is like grabbing like a almost like not silvery, but well, I guess it is sort of silver now I think about it, but like magically glowing strand of like metallic wire that she just sort of from her wrist. And then she's just tying it to one of her sides, those like sci-fi things, and just and she throws the sign and basically embeds in the wall near where you guys grabbed the crystal. It's a good thing you guys got those letters already, because it probably just lost a couple of the broken text letters just now, but oh well.
you should ask the crystal what the writing said, just for clarification.
We
We
did.
did.
Oh, you
We did.
I was not paying attention apparently. Okay.
Not my place to say, he said.
Mhm.
Or they said.
Just sounds like
It's-
somebody's a bit stingy with her draconic.
She walks a couple paces back. Abby, can you help me with this? Sure. And you too, Redcap, Ray, whatever. We grew up in a rich girl household.
gonna be like a-
I can kill you without a second thought. Alright.
This is gonna be a footstool.
They just sort of pull the wire taut.
A red beret cap.
Red beret cap. So you guys have
a tight wire.
Literally.
Cool.
I'm going to get out of the way so they have some more room to land on.
I guess you'll just grab the wire and just start, like, you know,
Mucking across.
Mission Impossibling it, like, across the across the wire.
I would say, since you're a monk, this thing, as you just touch it, you commune with the key in the world. This thing is obviously humming with magical energy, to the point where you're not even sure if it's actually physically there.
Oh, okay.
But it quite is physically there. You're holding on to it.
Yeah, I'll just give it a little, like, ping and just sort of watch it for a minute and go, oh, okay, that's a very interesting looking wire. It's not going to drop halfway through, is it?
One
No,
way at a
not unless I
time, though.
wanted to.
Please don't want it to. Oh, just sort
She
of-
didn't say anything after that.
Just like, okay, cool. Gonna grab it and through I go, and then attempt to. Oh, will I be able to get the? If I'm here, can I like kick it back the way with my foot or something?
I would give you a Yes,
Something,
sleight of
my
hand?
hands are. Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't.
Never
I do have
knew.
+4. That's.
Let's take a look.
Fia disappeared. Oh no.
Yeah, I just saw that you still had access to Fia's sheet, and I was like, wait a minute.
Fix that real quick.
That's not right. I'll give you your choice on the matter. Actually, okay, there might be a case here. We'll go for acrobatics. Yeah, I think acrobatics is fair.
Yeah, because I imagine like her hands are probably busy like pulling her along. I suppose her
Yeah.
feet would probably be like holding
Yeah.
around as well. She's probably only got like one leg free. She could probably like bonk it with
Yeah. So roll me acrobatics.
acrobatics. Good, 'cause I'm trained in that. Booyah! That's what we're talking
Just
about.
roll good, lol.
Yeah, yeah.
Just get a natural 20, lol.
So I was
Yeah,
writing
I'm
that
just
down.
gonna
in my-
quickly just yeah. Just gonna go.
You
Rohan,
have
make sure you don't
four-
get stabbed.
You have 4 20s.
Nice.
Ah, already.
No ones. But you still
like
are
those
maintaining that undefined ratio of yours.
Yeah, I like those odds. I like those odds. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly give Ruhan a heads up so he doesn't get like poked or skewered.
Yeah, you end up having, because like the wire isn't like a piano wire. It's not like that small. It's like I want to say, like, imagine like a braid of like guitar wire. So like it's a bit the biggest guitar wire, which I think is the
Oh,
A
yeah.
chord, G chord. Oh, I'm not fucking know. I don't know music. But yeah, so it is a bit thicker to the point where it doesn't like cut into you as you have to climb across it or anything like that. And it has an unnatural rigidity to it. So you almost to the point where it's like it is like it's a mix of tightrope walking and just walking on a plank of like wood or something. And putting that to its full tests of structural integrity, you actually do like a handstand on it as you're trying to maintain your own sense of balance, which is ironic if you're doing a handstand, but don't question it. As well as trying to, as you say, kick down the javelin, and you actually do exactly that. You kick the javelin. What's up? Oh, okay. I was like, huh? I was like, no. E string, A E, rider, E chord, E string. But yeah, you literally, because it's like, it's still in there by like a few inches, but like it's nowhere near like the several inches, if not more so, than it was before the Drake blew up here and destroyed the wall. So you're basically kicking it loose, and as you kick it loose, it begins, sort of twirling because angle of the kick and falling. You just kick it back, and it just sort of embeds back on the other side. And the as you continue going across the.
Oh yeah,
The
Ori is
wire.
looking very much like the cat that's just eaten the canary. When she comes across, very impressed with herself. It's like, oh, I actually managed it. Okay.
Like some kung fu hustle shit.
Just like I didn't think that would work. Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Did you see that? Did you see that, Mr. Grayson? I kicked it.
I did, but try not to do that again. That's rather dangerous.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I did not kill anybody, so that's all right.
That's not the. Very good job, Ori. Very good job.
Oh, look at
Thank
you.
you.
You're so concerned.
In stark contrast to Ori's flexing, Ray's is gonna tuck Holgex away safely in a pouch, grab the wire, wrap his legs around, hook his feet, and just sort of slowly pull himself across.
Just shimmy.
Yeah.
Also, the tail's
as you go
wrapped
down
around
the
it as well.
underside of it, you do note that it's really weird. It's like watch a fucking visual illusion, what's the one I'm looking for? Something trick, mind trick. No,
Mind freak.
whatever. It is sort of a mind freak. The underside of the ether wire, which is what this is invisible,
Ooh.
and it
Optical
projects
illusion.
what's above it through it. So it doesn't look from looking down up. It's as if you're not holding onto anything, or you're holding onto an invisible item. And you're just like, so if someone saw you from underneath right now, you look like you're fucking Chris Angeling across, or like pantomiming across a gap on a tightrope,
So,
holding onto
That's awesome.
nothing.
so
you're just
it
like,
would be very easy to make it look like Oath Keepers are just flying about when really they're just walking on wires.
They don't ever do that for people, but that is technically, that probably has spawned some fairy tales. It's probably more so Catalina just making sure that something underneath doesn't see a fucking long glowing wire in the sky.
That's smart. That's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, so you shimmy across. All right, just give me a check. Just give me a second here.
The wire is visible, but you are not.
I'll give him like disadvantage. Fuck, I can't do
Disadvantage
orders.
on an
Okay,
NPC.
okay. No, it's like you can't. I can't roll like 14 and like subset them into sets of 2. If I tell them to drop lowest 1 or drop highest 1, rather, it would just give me the top like 7 of them, right?
Right.
But those 7 had to be in consecutive order for me to actually figure that out. So,
yeah, that'd be like
so I'll just So I guess I'll just brute force it. I think I said there was 10 of them down there. So, okay, so we take
1,
19,
6, 3.
10, 8, 12, 18, 16, 18 again. That's actually really good. 8, 9, and 8. There's a lot of 8s.
2,
And
3,
add
4,
plus 7 to each. So, wait, no, I said. Wait, I'm an idiot. I said disadvantage. I'm an idiot. So it should be my bad. 6, 8, 1, 5, 6, 15, 7, another 7. There's that 8 again, and 3. So add 7 to all of these.
So the
Okay, the
best
15,
one
the
is
15,
20
the 15
something.
with a plus 7 might actually notice you. Raze, can you roll me stealth?
Don't suck. Don't suck.
Ooh.
Ooh, you don't suck. Damn.
Just casually roll an 18.
Yeah.
As you are shimming slowly but surely across the ether wire, you do hear, mostly broken up by the sounds of the rushing waters below, but you do hear more of that chittering and skittering and chitinous movements. And as you you look down below, you see those little creatures down there have emerged and are just sort of looking around. And given that none of them look up, particularly at you, who's so basically just floating in the fucking sky, you don't think that they even knew. Like, they clearly knew where the first one was. They made a big pile of bodies and other biomass there for a reason, right? But they don't know, at least not from the looks of it, where the second plume went.